VanLifeRocks. My name is Ray and welcome back to the channel. Day number 1038, living in my van. In this video I want to break down the top 5 reasons why I chose to do a no-build van conversion in my van. Alright, let's go. Alright, number 5, budget. After spending $9,000 cash on this van, I wanted to keep all my systems and my budget very simple. So I decided to do a no van build conversion into this van. I didn't have $30,000 to spend on a full-on van conversion to make it look like an Instagram van. So everything in this van is a no build van conversion, and I also have a video on the breakdown on my van build, so I'll leave it in the description down below. Alright, number 4, the amount of work that it takes to do a full-on van conversion is a lot. You're removing rusty old bolts, you're scraping, you're painting, you're sanding. It's a lot of work. So to do all that work for one person is a lot. And I think for most van builds, it takes at least 2 people working full-time for a couple months doing a full-on van conversion. So it was just me, and I didn't have that much time. I was doing it part-time while I was working full-time. Alright, number 3, movement. Every time your vehicle is going down the road, it's experiencing an 8.0, 9.0 earthquake every time it drives down the road. So your RV or your van is shifting all the time as it's hitting speed bumps on the roads, driveways, especially if you take your vehicle off-road onto washboard roads. Your van and everything behind it in your RV is experiencing all that movement, and so the cabinets, the drawers, and the bed, and all of the kitchen systems, all that you have going is experiencing all that shifting in it. And I wanted to keep everything nice and simple. That way I could take this van off-road and not worry about the damage it's doing while it's driving down the road. Alright, number 2, this was my first van build. It was my first experience in the van life. Of course I did all the research and watched a ton of YouTube videos and what the van life was going to be like, and so I didn't know 6 months or a year into van life would I change my mind. So I wanted to keep everything nice and simple. It was my first van. Not only that, if I drove down the road and I got in a car accident and the van got totaled for whatever reason, I could simply remove the items that I have in my van here and move it into a different van. So I wanted to keep everything nice and simple. Alright, the number 1 reason why I chose to not do a full-on van conversion in my van is weight. After adding all the cabinets and drawers and kitchens and bed, you're adding 1,000 pounds worth of wood to your van, and you're hauling that just wood, 1,000 pounds worth of just wood down the road. Every time you go to the store, every time you make that trip to the beach or the mountains or the desert, you're hauling 1,000 pounds worth of wood down the road. So it's just wear and tear on the vehicle and the engine, on the suspension, and you're burning a lot of gas carrying 1,000 pounds just in wood. That's not including the water, the mattress, and all your supplies and all your food that's going to be inside your van and weighing the van down. So not adding 1,000 pounds in my van worth of wood was the number 1 reason why I chose to not do a full-on van conversion in my van. Alright guys, thank you for watching the video. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell and leave a comment down below. Until next time, Van Life rocks.